who don't have shoes. You buy a pair of Tom shoes, and they give a pair of Tom shoes to a child in need, giving over 150,000 pairs of shoes in their one-for-one model. This is a kick-ass quote. Every person who wears our shoes becomes a marketer of our shoes. Apply that to your business. Each customer who buys our product, who uses our service, becomes a marketer for us. Can you say that? That's a hell of a big, hairy, audacious goal. If you can write that down and say our goal is to make sure that every person who uses our product, uses our service, becomes a marketer of us, for us, that can motivate you. So we're going through character, relationship, objective, and where. Where are you today? Locate where you and your customers are today so that you will know where you are tomorrow. It's like you're at the mall. You need to map out where you are today. And then think, where do you want to be tomorrow? Where do you want to take your personality, your character, your relationship, formed with your objective? And if you do that, lo and behold, something fun's going to happen. You're going to go beyond living for the dot and living for the line. And if you do that, and if you stay connected to some of the things we're talking about, stories are going to emerge, and word of mouth is sure to follow. It's simple to say, simple to think about, hard to execute, because to live for the line means living for your company culture, growing, evolving your company culture so that it's about not buzz, but becoming talkable, not just one day, but every day of business is in business. Whew, that's like 22 minutes. I'm done. I will now open the floor for questions.
And just a reminder, when you do ask a question, we are recording this session, so if you could wait for Aiden, number one, to get to you with the microphone, and announce your name and your company, we have everything we need.
Here we go. I got it. I'm going to go Donahue, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. What's your question, sir?
Hi, I'm David Deal of Razorfish and Great Talk. Can you name a couple of business-to-business companies that live up to the ethos that you
B2B companies. I'm going to throw it out to the wisdom of crowds. Who here actually is a B2B company that is doing word of mouth well? Bingo. Who are you? What are you doing?
My name is Damien. I'm the CEO of Media Temple. We're a web hosting company based in Los Angeles. We've been in business for 11 years. First customer started in my apartment. We now have 90,000 customers worldwide, completely based on word of mouth.
Okay.
We think we're doing a good job.
That's one. Two is a company out of San Antonio, Rackspace. Rackspace is in the data hosting business. That's a commodity business. People can go anywhere to have their data hosted. The website's hosted. Rackspace has built their whole company culture on fanatical customer support. It's a B2B company in many ways. But the personality of the company is such that they want to make sure that people can get emotional about data hosting. And again, they have lived off the promise of fanatical customer support. And if you're in a B2C or B2B, it's about people to people always. We got time for another one?
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm Greg Spiro with a company called Spiro Web that does marketing and web development. But I have a question about something that's totally unrelated, something that I do for fun. That some people.
Skydiving?
I
Spelunkering. You're a spelunker, aren't you?
almost. It's actually really similar. I record videos of myself playing the piano because I play piano also on the side. And I'm wondering, I give away these videos on YouTube, and I'm wondering if you have any ideas for people who are actually already giving their stuff away, not trying to sell anything to people, but want to get more people interested. What you could do for something like that?
Okay, so you have a goal of wanting to have people get excited about playing the piano.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. One of the most interesting things I've ever seen when you travel around, go to the Atlanta airport. Go to the food court, I want to say Concourse D or C. There was a guy who plays piano in the concourse of the airport. And what's fascinating about that is you don't expect it. But piano, in a way, is a lost art. And he's finding unexpected places to showcase the art of the piano. And to me, I'm thinking there is, if you can find unexpected places to play, that's just, saying, why is he playing there? And just surprise people that way there, it might at least get people to think. But what I think you have to also do is have a call to action at the end. Go to a website or say, if you want to learn more about piano, go here, potentially partner up with someone to give a free piano lesson. Something like that. So there was a call to action immediately following it so that someone says, I'm interested. What now?
We have time
Thank
for
you.
one more question.
Un más.
I'm Monica Ginsberg, Cranes Chicago Business.
Hello, Monica.
Hi. Going back to the example you gave about Virgin Airlines.
Yeah.
Is there ever, when you gave the example of somebody greeting the passenger as they got off the plane, might find that a little off-putting.
Okay.
Can you take it too far, or does anyone else
You
feel that way?
can, but keep in mind, they had a direct connection because most likely they were DMing each other because there's only way for that person to know who this person is if they actually said, I'm wearing such and this, or I'm in seat 12E, whatever it is there. So they had to ask permission in some way. It's not like person's going like, okay, where was that Twitter? You? No, it wasn't like that. So at least they had established that, yes. Now, can you go too far? Yes, and that's the trick. Is that, to me, companies that share more than they are comfortable sharing, I think, earn some love back from customers. Because they're opening up the veil, they're getting in behind the scenes a little bit. And we do this in a real, true manner, not cloaked in PR speak, but to do it in a real, true manner, it's something there that I think is genuine and people want to learn more about. But a company has to feel comfortable sharing that. And if they aren't, then you know what? They shouldn't do it. So it goes back to, is it a company cultural fit? If it is, and they do allow to share a little bit more than they feel somewhat comfortable, good. If they can't get to that point, they probably shouldn't do it. Cool. All right, well, thank you guys very much. Further questions, you can see me there or see me here. You guys got a lot more sessions. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, John. That was amazing. Just a few instructions here. To get to the next room, you have about 10 minutes. So hurry on your way. We'll have a snack break after that. In this room will be How to Inspire Along with Customer Service with Lane Becker of Guest Satisfaction. In room 300, you'll learn how to stay out of trouble with long ethics, policies, and training with Andy Cernovich of Gas Pedal. And in room 400, you'll learn how to respond to feedback, posts, comments, reviews, questions in the press room. So carry on.
Have fun.
What was your name?
Piano guy.
Yeah, what's up?
Jesse Stanchak, nice to meet you.
Greg Spiro, good to meet you.
I'm learning to play the banjo. And the way I'm self-teaching myself using a video series